it's one of two ways. Either you could bring the girl home for both of us and we could both have fun.
Right. That part.
Or you could go do it by yourself and never call my phone ever the fuck
peace
again.
Peace out. Wait, hold on. Actually, not peace out though. Like if I love you, like just don't let me find out.
No, don't. If I say I love you and you go out on the whim and you go fuck another bitch without me knowing when I like bitches too,
okay,
that's disrespectful.
So
I'll fuck her with you. Why is you leaving me by myself? You got the pleasure all to yourself. So now if I say, all right, now I'm finna go get some dick for myself and get my pleasure. Oh, that's not fair, right?
It's not.
That's not right.
It's not.
So no, okay. But like how y'all men say, oh, we can fuck without having feelings. That's why we cheat and we come back to the girl that we say we love. I could do the same thing. I could go and fucking do it with no feelings.
I love him.
What's good for them is good for you.
The fuck? If I decide to go cheat,
fuck you and I have no feelings tonight, baby.
the nigga.
One at a time. Welcome to the Make It Work podcast, where we talk about what it is because it is what it is.
Yeah.
I am joined today by 3 guests. One of them you've seen before. 2 of them you haven't. Person we've seen before. I need a name. I need an age. And I need a relationship status.
It's your girl, Josh Shea from the 215. I'm lying. I'm not from the 215. I'm from the 717. I'm
still
situationship.
Situationship.
No.
See, wait, were you that last time?
Yes.
It doesn't get any better.
Wow.
It never gets better
I'm right there
for a wild nigga like me.
How old are you still? Like
21.
20.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're young. Jesus Christ.
You say it every time.
Yeah, you have a long ways to go. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's your girl, Josh.
I was 21 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So you're 23. What is your name and relationship status though?
My name is Yamini, but I go by La India nowadays.
Time out. Wait, what?
La India.
La India?
Yeah, so it's like Spanish for the Indian.
The Indian. La India.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
I
cute.
am single, but kind of dealing with a situationship. Not really. It's a real confusing situation.
Who's the reason it's not a thing?
That person.
Okay.
It could have been.
So
a thing
you
like
want it to be a thing, but
no.
he doesn't.
Let's get it clear. I wanted it, not anymore. Now it's to the point like I'll just deal with I'll settle for what it is right now.
Not anymore. As of when?
As of like a couple months ago.
A couple months ago.
Damn.
Why
So,
would you even bring that up?
Why the fuck are you still fucking with him? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's what I told you. Don't start with me.
So y'all just fucking?
Yeah, basically. We hang out like almost every day.
Okay.
Like we got that friendship.
What?
But
Every day and y'all not.
My man is winning.
Well,
Thank
what's
you.
selfish is what's holding him down and not telling him the truth that it's not going to be serious.
Question is.
Oh no, he knows. He's the
that's
one that told
good.
me from the beginning, like, oh nah, it's finna be nothing.
Well,
Are y'all
Like, from
fucking
the
raw?
That's communication. What?
Who fucks with protection?
You said tell the truth, only truth, and everything but a lie. So
We got deeper.
are y'all fucking raw?
We got
Love it.
deeper.
I mean,
Absolutely.
he's the only person that I mess with, so
Yes.
But are you the only person he messes with?
Chill
To
out.
my
Boy,
knowledge,
you
like
good.
to my knowledge, yes, because like I see him like almost every day. Like I
See,
said.
that's my biggest thing. Don't let me find out. Do what you want to do. But me, I'm crazy. Don't let me find out. I just don't want to know.
Like hack somebody down with a machete type crazy?
I agree that you're crazy. Who are you though?
Yes, hello.
I need a name, age, and relationship status.
All right. Well,
In
I'm
the
Andrea.
microphone.
I'm Andrea. I'm 25.
Okay.
And I'm happily taken of 7 years.
7 years in a relationship.
Yes.
That's how you make it work. How do you make it work though?
Well, it's tough at first. You go a long way. There's a lot of compromises. There's a lot of forgiveness. There's gonna be, toughness and scars that mend and heal.
Right.
But that's what relationships are about. You are both different people, both 2 different personalities. You're not gonna be the same person.
So you're
So
saying
of course you're gonna clash.
it's not all sunshines and rainbows?
No.
And just love?
Never,
and
no.
I don't know.
I think she's the only person on here that has ever made it work.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
I was about to say, I mean, like, so far, it seems like from us three, just by relationships, it hasn't been sunshine and rainbows. She's in a marriage, and she's having sunshine and rainbows. It's pretty difficult for us, so, like, we gotta take her advice.
Well, to make you guys feel better, it's not always rainbows and sunshines. You know?
Okay.
Like I said, you guys are both two different people.
Right.
You know, two different personalities. You guys are both gonna clash of, I like this, or I like this, or this is my hobby. It's all how you make it work together. And it's like a scar. You know, you get a scar, and when you mend it, it gets stronger. And that's literally how relationship works.
Back open.
So, like, I don't mean to get personal, but, like, you've been together for 7 years. Like, has there ever been a time where you guys, like, separated or had to, like, be like, hey, like, I need a little break from you to figure out, like, if this is what I still want?
So, we did break up. At our about half a year going in. We did break up. But this was only because of his path that he was wanting to take, and I had a different path.
Right.
So, with him not wanting to be selfish, he didn't want to take that away from me.
Right.
But, I showed him.
She's found a good one.
Yes, I'm lucky. But, he, knowing that he was more afraid of, like, being committed. Like, so that's also the thing, is being with somebody who's afraid of commitment. You have to take a step back and, like, accept it and not force yourself into it. And because of that, we came back together. We came back together, and because of it, we were more suitable and more stronger. And we knew what the negatives we needed, the positives that we needed, the unlearning and the relearning of things. Like, when you get into a relationship, you literally have to unlearn everything that you were taught.
Wow.
This shit makes me sad.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
It makes me want what she got, man.
And
where are you, babe?
Unlearning is important because
miss you.
What society has told you over and over again since you were born with the Disney movies and everything, it's not true. You got to unlearn that in order to learn the realness behind a real relationship.
Well, not all of that came to the knowledge until you have a child. Until you have a family.
Yep.
You will eventually have to unlearn what you were taught growing up. It's not what your parents, not everybody grew up in a strong foundation.
True.
We all have our own line of morals and what we think is right, what is wrong. And when you do become stable in a relationship, it becomes just one thing.
Right.
It becomes one, like a triangle, like a pyramid. Like, it all comes down to just one thing. What really needs to be in a relationship is stability, trust, communication.
Yeah, I agree.
Understanding, mostly understanding, because you could have many fallouts and disagreements about different things.
Right.
And it's only up to the partner to understand those disagreements.
Right.
Not straight, oh, I don't like that disagreement. We're done. We're not talking anymore. Like, it needs
to understand.
You have to try to understand that person. You have to, like a puzzle piece. Like, it's not.
I said this before. I said that before. That's funny. That's really crazy.
But you guys are still young. You guys, like.
They are.
When I was at your guys' age, I literally was not looking for love. I literally was in college. Like,
I'm a lover girl.
Thinking about.
I'm a sucker for lover shit.
Oh, we gonna get the both
but
of them.
But it's bad. Like, I get. Really
but it
bad.
needs to be alive, though. That's the thing. That this generation is killing it, because there's so many people that are going with failed relationship, and then they want to make it the vast minority. Like, it's happening all over the world.
Like, on no. TikTok and stuff like that, I see videos of, like, girls, like, to, like, audios posting
toxic.
like pictures and videos of their, like, the what's it called, the restraining orders that they have on, like, their ex-boyfriends and stuff. Like, why are you showing that off?
That's like toxic as
why
hell.
are you showing that off? You have like 20 different restraining orders on the dude, and you still can't leave him alone.
There's worse.
Like, at that point, you gotta run.
There's worse.
Like, I've been through bad relationships, and, like, don't get me wrong, like, I've stayed in them. just because of the simple fact that I loved him or I was too comfortable and I didn't want to leave.
Because he's gonna change.
He's gonna change. He was gonna get better. He promised me this, that, and the third. But it's just like every time I stayed, like it was never any different.
No change.
So it's like, why am I gonna make myself look stupid putting a restrainer on
another thing you need to put in your
staying
head,
with him?
Right. Well, the other thing you need to put in your head is you are your own person. You have your own life. Are you gonna waste it? Your rest of your little life to somebody who doesn't value you.
I don't have no kids, and I've dealt with guys with kids, and they've let me.
I would never.
I've put myself in positions for dudes that I should never have.
Hold on.
And that's okay.
That lover girl shit has taken me way too far in relationships with people that I should have just.
If you got a kid and I don't, what makes you think?
Wait,
I'm
so,
really
so,
fuck with
so
you.
you wouldn't date a
You
dude
wild.
that has a kid?
Hell no.
Why not?
That's all. That's
Fuck
a red
them
flag.
kids.
I would not. If me and him ever like split, I will remain a single mom. I'll work on my own self.
Baby daddies don't never stop fucking with they baby mamas.
Well, it's
Never?
that is
No.
yeah.
It
Like
is.
that's a crazy thing. But yes,
Is that
It
because
Like,
it's easy access?
It's easy
yes,
access.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's his baby mom. Like she
So-
will forever. And the craziest thing
Unless
is
she
most
turn
baby
into, like,
moms
a
are
dyke.
usually obsessed with their baby dad as it is.
As it is.
Right.
Yes,
So
I've
even
met
if they're messing
those.
with some other guy, if their baby daddy calls and be like, "Yo, bitch, I'm coming over and I'm giving you some dick," yeah, she gonna take that shit when he come home.
See, that's
Like I've
exactly
dealt with,
why
I've dealt with
niggas
like
with
two-
kids
I'd
can't
say
get
like
shit from me.
3 at the most, like 3 baby dads at the most, and like 2 out of 3 of them, like they still mess with their baby mom.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie.
as if it's
I
young.
I
It's
fucked
easy
with
access.
one nigga that had a kid.
Yeah, and it was
Hey.
good, right? It was,
No, he went back to his baby mom.
Yeah, they always
What
run
do you
back
mean he
because
went
it's
back?
easy
And
access.
yo, it's so crazy because this baby mom has the same name as me. I've never met anybody that had the same name. Bitch look close to me. Her ass a little bit fatter. She got that shit done. That shit was fire.
So he has a type.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Bitch
they
look
do
just
that.
like me. Got the same name. Her name's like Nisha. My name's Nisha. It's too
That's-
much.
yeah, that's
It's
similar.
too much. And I found out all this shit after I was done like fucking with him. I'm like, oh wow, like this is crazy.
But you see the thing with the going back to baby mama thing, it's a trap. Women, toxic women like that, they trap.
Yeah, they use
That's
it against them. Like I
would never trap a nigga.
No. There are baby
I'd
mamas that
rather
are real
be-
bad. Trust me, there are baby mamas that are really bad out
disgust
here.
me, but
like,
women
don't-
disgust me worse.
Yes.
Okay.
When a fact
I like
that
that.
a woman can put her child like behind her and just
Mm-hmm.
put like her like desire for a dude or for her desire for a
exactly.
guy, like her baby dad to be there, and just put her child to the side, it's like freaking ridiculous. to me.
That's what I resent the most about women.
Like bitches
That's what
will
I said.
use their child
That's what I
against
said.
their fucking baby dad.
That's what
Yes,
I
they
said.
do.
If I ever became
Like, that is
single,
your
I would
child.
not be chasing men. Like that's the
Not
thing I don't
chasing men.
understand with single moms is that they continue to chase men while providing.
I
for
mean,
a
they-
child.
family.
They
They
still
want
want
family.
love.
No,
like,
no,
There's
They
a
don't.
difference
But
when you
you
want
need to-
family, and then there's a difference when you want the
dick
dude.
pressed.
Yes.
There's a difference when you want that dude to not be fucking
Lust.
any other bitch but you.
But not
Okay.
only that, it's the environment of the child at that. It's
Okay.
not, the parents do not exist anymore. It's the child's environment that exists.
Right.
And whoever you bring into that environment matters. So a
Yeah,
woman,
that's true.
a single mom with a child that's out all the time, hoeing and trying to get a man to be filling,
not a good
to
impression
I feel
fill
like there's
on a
some
child.
subliminal messages being thrown right now.
oh fuck yeah. I love it.
It needs to be. It needs to be because it's toxic. It
Yeah.
needs to be. The moral standards of everything is depleting slowly, and I see it throughout my generation.
This is fantastic.
And that's why
Sickening.
I
I'm
have
gonna be
a child.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I've met a lot of baby daddies that actually want to be there for their kids.
Yeah.
That actually love their kids and want to just be like, you know what, bitch, shut the fuck up and only call me when I need my son or when I need my daughter. And I've met guys like that. I've dated guys like that.
Not only
Right.
that, but
And
provide money.
I've
and-
honestly, the guys that I've dealt with are good baby fathers. Like they want to be there for their kids. They want to
One thing
provide.
about me fucking
They want to
kids.
see their kids. And then the baby moms are the ones that are like, oh no, you're the fucked
of
up
jealousy.
one. You did this.
Yeah.
You need to pay child support. I'm gonna take you to court. Like it's always the females, and I'm just like,
I'd rather be a nigga miscarriage, baby mom,
It's
abortion baby mom
embarrassing.
than
Like,
be a
why
real
are you gonna
baby
be
mom.
like, why are you chasing a man that don't want you?
I
It's
don't get
embarrassing.
that.
What you just say?
I'd rather be the one like, when bitches get an abortion and niggas be like the nigga that got them pregnant be texting them, they be like, man, I wonder what our kid look like. I would rather be that one.
Oh.
Didn't it be the one with the kid?
Yes. Are you joking?
So you'd rather be the one that like
You
got
that-
away.
You like
The
that
one that got
stage,
away.
yeah.
100%. Hell no. Fuck them kids.
Oh my God.
Hey girl, I was literally like that. I never wanted kids. I literally hate the thought.
Till you
God
had
bless me
one.
with the
Exactly.
I've always wanted
Stop
kids.
it.
And you
Yeah.
will.
That's cat.
You just gotta be
It's not
strong
cap.
mentally.
I know. I'm just like, I'm 23, so I gotta
That's
take
what
my
I
time. I'm
advise.
not like, I used to be pressed about having a kid like so
No.
early. I used to be like, I want a kid, I want a kid,
I
I
mean,
want a
it
kid.
is good because like when you have a child at a young age, when you get older, you don't have to worry about like, you know, when I had a child at 22, now I'm having friends at like almost 30 having kids. Meanwhile, my kids are gonna be in school and like already graduated, and these mamas are already like gonna be in their 40s and 50s still dealing with their school while I'm like already going on my career path. Like you can have a career path. Like there's nothing wrong with having a child at a young age. And that was like the toxic view of like moms, young moms. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You can be a mom.
I mean,
and
back
you
in the
can
olden
career.
days, they used to get pregnant at like 16.
Exactly.
My
Fuck around,
grandparents-
die
Soon as
at
you
30.
bled.
My
They
grandparents
was
were married
dead
at
at
12
30,
and
but shit, they was still having
Hey.
them
It was
kids.
worse
yo.
back then. It was worse.
Oh.
My
Of
grandparents were
course.
married at 12 and 13.
See?
What?
Like my grandparents, like my mother's parents,
That's
were
a
married
thing?
at 12 and 13.
Yeah.
In Indian culture?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
hell
there's
yeah.
so wait, so there's more than
The
one
arranged
culture out there in the
marriage
world.
and shit.
Oh wow! So this
Okay.
culture isn't the only culture.
I know that.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, right?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
There's
Can
So-
we go, can we
there's
go
like
over
not-
what we
so
are,
many
by the way?
continents.
yeah, let's go over our nationalities. Right,
Yeah, we
right.
have
Quick,
a-
nationalities,
we have a spice
ethnicities.
bowl.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is very mixed culture
We have
right
a
here.
melting pot right now.
Melting pot. I like that. I like that. Where
melting
are you, Two Tone? Two Tone.
You talking about the beanie?
I'm talking about the beanie. What does
Okay.
this say? First of all,
Gallery department.
yeah, I know.
You see it?
Peep. Okay.
All right. South American, Caribbean, and white.
South American, Caribbean, and white. That's what you said.
What
So
kind of
who's South American and Caribbean?
My dad.
Okay, and then your mom is just white. Just
I don't know why my dad decided to fuck a white woman, but
what's whoa? First of all, that's half of
nothing
you.
wrong.
So what do you mean? There's nothing wrong.
no,
with
but she
white
like trailer trash white though.
people. What that mean?
I love white people, but not the trailer trash ones.
But that's just her financial class. Trailer trash. Is
No,
it?
that's
Or are you
just how
talking
she
about like
acts.
from like where she was raised, like what type of state she was from?
Pennsylvania,
PA. So what
Yeah.
part? Like in a trailer?
Like Hick
Like-
area.
Amish people.
Oh,
do you
like
talk to her
country.
now?
No.
at
Why
all.
are we going so deep?
Because this is the Make It Work podcast. In order for it to work,
But listen,
you
I'm
gotta
gonna
know.
tell you one thing about females and their mothers. If there's a non-existent relationship, there's never making it work.
Is she a dude?
So I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
No, I'm talking about your relationship like, with
Probably
your
Two
mother.
Tone.
Oh man.
I can't go there.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
That's too
She's a
private.
lost cause.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
a
same for me. So I guess I'm gonna be single, but just right with you then.
That doesn't mean no. that
Is your mom
doesn't-
Indian?
So I'm purely Indian, no type of mix or
Purely
nothing.
Indian.
Both of my parents are Indian.
Okay.
Beautiful.
My mom came here when she was 18, and my dad came here illegally, like when he was in his 20s.
Why would you say illegally on camera?
Illegally?
That's
Well, now
crazy.
he's legal, so y'all can't
Allegedly.
do shit. Y'all can't do shit anyways.
Allegedly.
He has a great car. Y'all can't
He
do shit
came
anyways.
here. Okay.
But yeah, my dad, they both like came here from India. So like I'm purely Indian. Like nobody in my family is anybody but Indian except for my sister-in-law. Like she's Bulgarian.
Oh.
That's tough.
Yeah, so me and my mom's first son are like the only ones.
I wish
that,
I could
like,
say some
date
shit
outside
like
of the race.
Icelandian. I'm Icelandian. Czechoslovakian.
You did.
That's European.
You did. You said white.
that's like the
German.
European and like.
German
That's
white.
all. That's all of them. There you go. And you are.
I am Puerto Rican, but I have a white in me, just 25% of my
25%.
my grandmother's.
So what about the other 25%?
My dad?
75.
My
It
dad.
says 50 and then 25 and then 25, right?
Yeah, so I'm mostly Puerto Rican. That's
Right. So that's 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the 25% is white, you like you said.
White.
And then what's the other 25%?
There's Irish, Romanian.
White.
Just white. Just
So 50% white and 50% Puerto Rican.
25. I would say 25% white, because my dad is Puerto Rican and then white, and then my mom's fully Puerto Rican. So that will make me
75% Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And 25% white.
Math. We do it here.
Yes.
We make it
Okay.
work.
That's okay. So we just have a bunch of nationalities around here. It's just a bunch of crazy things.
Pot.
We have a successful relationship, whatever she said from a few months ago, and then a situationship. Explain your situationship at the moment?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I really don't want to get into it.
You don't want to get into it? Is he like, you guys on bad terms right now? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh no, he's not gonna watch this. He's probably gonna watch this.
might,
Oh,
yeah.
and so you don't want to say anything. Damn.
No, it's not really like that. It's not really like that.
Say
But
how
it-
you feel. Say how you feel.
Yeah, like express it.
You gotta let it out. So then when he listens to this, he'll be like, "Damn."
All right.
I like that.
Look, y'all. The nigga I flew out to see
The dude. Yeah.
You flew out to sea.
ended up being a weirdo.
That's a lot.
So
Did-
boom.
Weirdo?
The same day of the podcast, last time I did the podcast, I met this other guy. And, I wasn't like, at first. And then like, I ended up like going to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Inglés.
Yeah, I mean-
Inglés, señorita.
I mean.
Inglés.
He's getting over his ex. That's what I said.
He's not getting over his ex.
Yeah, okay. So that's why I said it's a situationship. I don't really give a fuck. I don't know.
Don't get with someone.
I don't know.
Continue.
Over their ex. That's bad.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, my ex still isn't over me.
Yeah, my ex isn't
'Cause
over
you
me
know
either.
why?
Exactly.
Because I was over there
Fuck
making
'em.
TikToks, and he all of a sudden followed me on TikTok.
No, because tell me why my ex.
And mind you, he's been with a white girl for the past year, and he moved out with her to Florida and is
That
living
means
with her
nothing.
and like made a whole fucking
you,
life
King?
with her.
Do you?
Like made a whole fucking life with her after
What
we
is
broke
his
up.
nationality?
Puerto Rican.
What does that matter?
Oh, it matters.
And
See,
like
has
he's
a
with
dick.
a white woman.
when
He's
you
been with her
learn
for a
the
whole year.
cultures
You know what,
and
though?
One at a
they-
time.
White women are amazing wives, girlfriends, whatever.
Because they do whatever they are told.
Agreed.
That's literally it.
Whoa.
They'll do whatever they are told in
And
a bed,
you know,
outside of bed, whatever
I said
it is.
I don't know why the fuck my dad dated a white woman and made me, but shit.
Yes,
the
sweetheart,
white
I
woman
got you,
taught me
don't
a
worry.
good enough amount of how to be, a
wife.
Yeah. You mean just a little bit.
So what's a wife? What's a wife, Andre?
Oh yeah, you tell us. 'Cause
Please.
I'm
is
not a wife.
How do you be a wife?
How?
Well, you gotta learn your man. You gotta learn what he likes to eat. You know,
Mhm.
you
Oh.
gotta cater. You know,
Yes.
you gotta. It's more to that. It's more emotionally. You gotta be there supportively. You need to be
support.
there. I'm trying to think of a good one.
You're just all of
Let
these have
him
been good
be.
ones.
Let him do his hobbies. That's the love language. Like he loves to be
Let him
playing
be
on
him.
video games.
What you finna
Now,
cry?
what kind of man do you want? What
Fuck outta
kind?
here.
What kind of man
Fuck
would
it,
you
I'll
guys
play
want?
Call of Duty with you, babe.
No, but what kind of
I
man would you
actually am
want?
a
I play
streamer.
Fortnite.
One
My
that goes to
Twitch
clubbing
is-
all the time, or
on
one
level
that's behind
96,
the
what's
clean
up?
Say that.
Tiny fish.
I would rather have the one that's gaming behind the board all the time. I don't want one that's always clubbing, and that's what some women don't like. Women don't like men who are video gamers or like that's like a
Oh no,
weird
I
thing,
freaking
but,
play
like,
Call of Duty
keeps
right
you in
off
the
my
house?
phone. Control.
I'm a video gamer.
Connect my Xbox controller right to my phone and be playing Call of Duty all freaking day.
hey, but some
is he
girls
talking
are
about?
literally take that away from men.
I
Like,
am
that's
a
lot.
video gamer.
Let him stay at home with that PlayStation, baby.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
stream on Twitch. Tiny PHISHH on Twitch. Thank you.
This is
Go
fantastic.
follow.
This is fantastic. I love the energy in here. Yeah, you guys are just so
this
like.
is a nice energy. I
just
fucking
let men live.
Like,
let us play
for
video
real.
games. Like
because it's
that's
like you
fine.
let live and let live and
because
let live.
that's just who they are. Like it goes
You can't
back to what I'm
change that
saying.
about a boy. Like it's just a little kid.
Well,
like
not only
with video
that,
games.
it's the person, your personality, who like what you are. You can't like. I like playing with plants and like I like
me too.
propagating. And
How
I
do you
like,
play with plants?
You don't play with them. It's,
Just
it's
like growing up and
fondle
buying
the
little
roots and shit
cactuses.
and touch the
It's
leaves.
like
actually
buying little
talk to them
cactuses and
shit.
stuff like from Home Depot and like
it's
just
much more than that.
What's your
gradually
favorite plant?
like inclining
It's
in
much
amount of
more than
plants.
that. It's like meditation.
What's your
It's
favorite plant?
More like hold on. It's like sorry. It's like. Anyways, what I'm
It's
trying
peaceful.
to say is that when you take that away, somebody's hobby or something that they like, you're
Right.
taking away who
Like
they
a part
are.
of them.
You don't do that to somebody. That's selfish. That's not for you to take.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's what
not.
ruins a lot of people.
Right. So like, if you wanted to go cheat, that'd be fine, right?
That is an That's an automatic.
If you want to go and be with somebody else and go mess with somebody else, go do that. Like, you're free to do that.
That's a whole different topic. That's a
How is that a whole different topic? If I like
so
having
you're
sex
saying
with,
that like cheating is like a part of somebody.
it's not about cheating.
Because that's what she's saying. Like,
it's a part of
for
somebody.
example, like playing like video games or like drawing and stuff like that. That's a hobby of somebody. If you try to stop somebody from doing that, that's different from you telling somebody to stop cheating. For me, like, you know what? You know what? She's right. It is a part of somebody because that's in somebody. So it's like for me, if you're a known cheater and like I know you're gonna cheat, I'm gonna let you go do what you want. I'm never gonna be in a relationship with you.
I'm
stop
literally,
Stop,
as long as I don't fucking know what's going on, you fuck them whores. Just wear a condom and don't have a baby on me. I'm
for
good.
me, like, listen, for me, it could be one of two ways. For me,
a lot of self-respect for that.
it's one of two ways. Either you could bring the girl home for both of us and we could both have fun.
Right.
That part.
Or you could go do it by yourself and never call my phone ever the fuck again.
Peace out. Wait, hold on. Actually, not peace out though. Like if I love you, like just don't let me find
No, don't. If I say I love you and you go out on the whim and you go fuck another bitch without me knowing when I like bitches too,
okay,
that's disrespectful.
So
I'll fuck her with you. I'll fuck her with you. Why is you leaving me by myself? You got the pleasure all to yourself. So now if I say, all right, now I'm finna go get some dick for myself and get my pleasure. Oh, that's not fair, right?
It's not.
That's not right.
It's not.
So no, okay. But like how y'all men say, oh, we can fuck without having feelings. That's why we cheat and we come back to the girl that we say we love. I could do the same thing. I could go and fucking do it with no feelings.
I love him.
What's good for them is good for you.
The fuck? If I decide to go cheat,
fuck you and I have no feelings tonight, baby.
One at a time.
I can fuck you, have no feelings. I'm sorry.
You can fuck without having any feelings?
Yeah.
I can't. I me personally, me, myself, and I.
Go ahead, talk on it.
I can't. Once I fuck you, motherfucker, I love you. When are we gonna be together?
It honestly depends on how you fuck me. If you don't fuck me right, get the fuck out the door. I've kicked dudes out. I'm not letting niggas nut. I've
called a nigga an Uber before. Call an Uber or Lyft.
Dude drove drunk over to me and he was like, yo, I don't know if I can make it home. Shit, tell me when. Let me know when you are because shit, you not staying here. I ain't even let him nut.
Damn. Nah, if the dick trash though, then
it's real hard for me to get like to that point and finding somebody that like sexually pleases me anyway. So like I could have.
See, like when I fuck women though, I love them automatically.
Are you a necrophiliac, or however you say it? Somebody who
a nymphomaniac.
You know, necrophiliac means
not
dead
people. The other one, the
a nymphomaniac.
Nympho.
So like I can be.
I was about to say necro.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I can be because I'm like I've been like very hypersexual since I was a kid, like in a way. But it's like I have it under control now. Right. To the point that like I can't just like have sex with anybody. Like now I'm to a point in my life where I need to have some type of like knowledge of who you are as a person.
So you can't have sex with just anyone without any feelings.
No. See,
I gotta know who you like. So it's like if we was at a bar, for example, like if we was at a bar, I would have to have at least like a 20-25 minute conversation with you to know what type of person you are. And then like
because it's not just about his looks.
I could go and have a one night stand and not call you the next day.
Whoa.
And be cool with it.
If he didn't dick you down the right way. If he dicked you down the right way.
No, I'm telling you.
You would fuck with him.
Y'all thought I was a nigga.
I'm telling you.
She's a nigga. That's fact.
Like it's
she talking like she is.
No, I'm talking for real about that shit.
Nah. Look, right.
Go ahead. Go speak on her.
A nigga like me took her home, right? Gave her the good.
Tell her. Whoa.
She would be calling me back.
Oh, trust me, I won't.
More like.
Because I'll be eating that pussy before you get to eat mine.
I'm not even gonna look at her. She would be calling me back. Thank you.
If I had my chance, she'd be on this podcast every week.
I mean, I'll come on the podcast. I'll come on the podcast regardless.
I'll tell you that.
But
regardless,
it don't even need to get to that. It don't even need to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like with you.
With me,
we could have a different conversation. Like,
see, look, I told y'all.
We can have a conversation.
Y'all. Man,
no. And you know
Make
what?
It work podcast.
And you know what? She gonna be telling me, come see me in Delaware. I'm gonna have to drive 2 hours from Jersey.
I'm not Delaware.
I live in Jersey too. What part? I live in Vineland. No fucking way! Wait, you live in Vineland?
No, I live like 25-30 minutes out from Vineland.
Wait, so why you say Vineland?
I was about to say Atlantic City.
Really?
Girl, Atlantic City. But like you right there, trust me, that ain't no drive.
I know, I make that drive sometimes.
The fact that they're even speaking about it, it's gonna
y'all go hear on the next podcast.
I love this.
On the next time.
I get to tape it. Can I tape it? I can tape it. I can. That's what's
Tape
going on
it.
here.
What do you?
I don't know.
it?
I don't know what's
Tape
going
what?
on here.
I mean, I'm
Anyway.
about it. I got a friend that's down for that type of shit too. If you want to.
Holy fucking shit! I like her.
No, not me.
I like her.
I'm good.
My friend goes see this shit. She could be like, "Bitch, shut up."
That's how you gonna blow up. I'm just
I
letting
mean,
you know
no,
that right now.
I'm good, love.
No,
I just keep
I
singing.
don't fuck for publicity.
We got situationship. We got single/situationship. We got
Yeah,
together.
confusion
In
shit.
order to, if you got great dick,
Y'all
right?
have lived through your wild schemes, and I missed out on it because I chose to be.
No, I'm gonna be
committed.
honest
And
with
that's
you.
the
I would
difference
rather be where
between-
you
Do you
are.
regret it?
I mean, it's not about regret. It's just happened because I just got lucky. But if I was single right now, I would be playing around, be having the same conversations that these girls.
Would you be
saying.
happy
It's
about that?
all about, well, because I have a high respect and moral. Being a Latins are very high self-respect and like high morals. I wouldn't be high body count. I wouldn't be like. There would only be like I guess a fuck buddy would be like.
What
the
is a
closest.
moral? What are morals? Does that
Morals,
depend
having
on your culture?
self-respect.
What
So
is
it's like
self-respect?
as a female, like coming from like I kind of understand where she's coming from because like me being Indian, like I was raised a certain type of way. Like,
Right.
oh, like you can't be over sexualized by
Yep.
yourself. You can't over sexualize yourself. You can't dress in certain type of ways. You can't talk to certain people in certain type of ways. Like you can't surround yourself with men. Like I did high school in India for 3 years. We weren't even allowed to sit next to each other as a boy and a girl.
And not only that, you're
Like there would be a small group of girls and like a group of guys. Like we all sat separately. Even at lunch, it was separate. After school, it was separate. Like
'Cause
we
they
was
knew the
not
deal.
allowed to like talk to each other.
Right.
Indian niggas are freaks though. That's why.
Look, I'm
They're
gonna say like,
psychos.
all right. So I get all right. This
nasty.
this is a real conversation that
again.
I'm gonna get into like for real as an Indian female that's been in India and dealt with guys from India. I find them to be very disgusting. I don't
Wow.
like Indian men whatsoever. I don't like the ones that are like
Can we-
Americanized. I don't like the ones that are born over there. I don't like.
Is it
my
I've never
own
dealt with an
Indian
Indian
how they
nigga,
were
but I've
raised
seen
and
the
how-
porn and they nasty.
What's an
I don't
Indian
like it.
nigga?
I think it's disgusting. I think
An
that
Indian
porn is
nigga.
freaking disgusting. I think it's
So
disgusting.
are you talking because of how the men hold themselves and like how they treat the women's and
that
how
and
they-
because of the fact that like
Yeah.
in India it's very like deprived. Like you're not
Yeah.
supposed to watch porn. You're not supposed to know
Right,
about
yeah.
sexual activity
So your
before you're
experiences
married.
are
So the
gone.
You're not
building
supposed
it
to be in
all up.
relationships.
Building up,
You're
yeah.
not even supposed to
They're
kiss a
preferred.
female unless you're like married. You're supposed to have no type of relationship with a female until you're married.
Wait,
So
so
there must be
I know
lots
they
of
don't have
sneaky
strip clubs,
winks.
but they have those little things where like the girls dance and they give them like
The belly
dollars and
dancers.
stuff.
They have no, they'll have like bars and stuff like that. Well, they'll have dancers and stuff, but they're not strippers.
So how do they view women that have sex before marriage?
We're whores.
Like
That's
even
it.
if it's
We're
just
straight
one
whores.
nigga.
We're whores.
That's what the
Like
Latin-
to my parents, my mother straight calls me a whore. She straight called me a whore in my life before.
You wait.
Like I'm
I'm sorry,
straight
that's
up.
not funny. That's not what your mom called.
Yes, my mother has straight up called me like a whore because she knows that like I don't like the
But it's
Indian
not-
race and I
it's
mess
just
this.
their culture. It's just
It's
the
because of
culture.
the culture. Because like
Right.
we were raised to believe that hey, like once you get to a certain age, you do arranged marriage, and then you
Was
have
you
kids.
arranged?
Wow.
No,
Why they ain't arrange you?
because I put my foot down and I was like I'm not
They
doing
know
that shit.
better.
Well,
Because
Matt,
they
you're
sent me
here.
off when I was 13, and I came back
Wait,
when
so
I
would
was
you have
16.
had like a rich ass husband or would he be like mid?
Mid.
I'm mid.
What's mid?
Because it's like the money in India, like it seems like a lot out there, but out here it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like
So
out
would
there,
you have had to live in India or would they like have like
No, like
did,
$10
American?
here is like almost $100 over
Yeah,
there.
it's-
In India?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
The
know
Like
the
a
money
currency
dollar
was
here
like
is
that.
like worth like 67
So
rupees
it's like a
over
peso.
there.
Like
That's why the
Mexican
Indians-
peso.
So
Come
how much
here,
does
make-
a water cost in India?
A bottle of water.
A bottle of water, yep.
It would probably be like 150 rupees or something.
That's how like
that.
Jamaica is too. Like it's like
Yeah.
100, 150.
Yeah, because like a dollar
Jamaican
here
dollars,
is like
and-
67
It's like
or
$2.
70 pesos over pesos, fucking rupees over
Yeah.
there. So yeah, the like currency and shit changes, but like over there, like it's really hard. Like it's really hard to like, especially for me to be the way that I am and like to be portraying myself the way that I am, like with all these tattoos and piercings
Right.
and
It's
doing
different.
my
It's
hair
different.
Great
and
sin.
Oh, by the
it's
way,
I'm
But
like
it's
I'm
not
a
a
disgrace
sin.
to my entire society. I'm a disgrace to my society. Like any Indian person that walks past me and they know that I'm Indian, they'll look at me like.
So
what the
like
fuck
would
is
they
wrong with
never
her?
arrange you now?
No.
Okay, so how does it work? How can you explain it to me? Because I've always wondered, how does
arranged marriage is how it works is, all right, so if you're a female, you're the partner that they look for you gets based off of your father's village, like where your father is from in India.
Okay.
And then if you're a male, your partner gets based off of where your mother was born and where she was raised in India. And then, like, you know, what they would do is, and this is the craziest thing, they literally take a picture of you and put your date of birth, what your college education or whatever your school education is, what are your hobbies, what you can do, like on a piece of paper. And they call it a biodata. And then they'll like give it out to certain like houses in the village. They'll like let each other's family members know, like, hey, if you know there's a suitable groom or a suitable bride for my child, you know, give them this paper. If they like that information, they can come see me. So then what they'll do is they'll arrange a meeting based off of, like, for example, like I'm a girl and they have my bio data out with my birth date and my picture.
It's a resume.
Like a resume.
It's
Basically, it's a fucking resume. And then they'll have different guys come to the house to meet me. Wow. And all I would do is like serve them tea, sit down and have like traditional clothing on and talk to them. Shit. I wouldn't say shit. The whole conversation will be between the guy, his parents, and my parents.
I've watched the Bohemian
if
movies.
If we're lucky that our parents are more understanding, they would give us like at least like a half an hour or something to like talk to each other, to get to know each other and like ask each other certain questions. Right. And then after that, if the guy says yes, I'm married for the rest of my life.
Okay, so were your parents arranged?
My parents actually are not. My parents were like a love marriage.
Nice. What does that mean?
Not a love marriage.
They got to choose, right?
My parents got married like a year before they had me, because of like their own situation that they had going on, personally. But by my knowledge, I don't really know much about my parents' marriages. Like I don't know if they were arranged. My parents are not the type to open up about that type of stuff with me.
Okay, understand.
Being like a very like traditional family, like it's already bad enough that my parents have had divorces and stuff. So like we're already different from like other typical Indian families. So my parents have gone through divorces and having kids with other.
You're saying divorces, so
my mother's had 3
both
divorces.
of them.
Whoa.
My father's had 1.
Were any of
but
them
my
arranged?
father has 3 kids and my mother has 2.
Trace. She had
3? So you have.
So I'm my dad's
4 siblings.
Yeah, I have 3 other siblings.
Okay.
There's 4 of us in total. So my mom has a son and then me, and then my dad has a daughter, a son, and then me.
Wow.
So
you were with your okay.
My dad just turned 69 on the 15th. Like my
birthday.
parents are old as well. So like they come from a really old culture. So they don't believe in telling your kids like about your divorce or anything that's outside of the culture, anything that might be frowned upon. They don't want to put it on me because they wanted me to be a certain type of way.
Right.
But when they sent me off when I turned 13, that was like the biggest mistake of their life, because that's
why
when
did they send you off?
So
Send you off to where?
They sent me to India to go to high
that's
school
right.
out there, because when I was in 8th grade, a girl that I grew up with, Shreya Desai, fuck you, bitch, till this
Fuck
day.
you whore ass bitch.
Because of her, she spread a fucking rumor that I was dating a black guy when I was in 8th grade.
You don't date black
And
guys?
my mother believed it.
She definitely does.
My mother believed it, and she sent me off to India because she's like, oh yeah, you're not going to get mixed up in that crowd. And I didn't find out that was the real reason until like 2 years after I had already been shipped out.
This is why you don't bully people of other nationalities.
This is why you don't bully kids, because you can really ruin
Yeah.
somebody's life. Like my life really got turned like upside down because of one girl
because
saying
she said
that I
you
was
were
an
dating a
Indian
black
girl
guy.
dating a black guy, and my mother was so like upset over it. She sent me away.
Let me talk to your mom.
What was your turning point, like, where you kind of were like, fuck the whole arrangement, fuck the whole family shit, fuck that shit? Like
That was like when I turned like 16, and like my mom was trying to bring me back to the States. I had already dealt with enough stuff out there, like, because I was trying to be in relationships out there with guys and stuff. So we had to sneak around, and we was getting in trouble. I almost got expelled.
Who did you live
You was
with?
a horn dog.
I lived on campus.
Oh, so it was like a boarding school.
It was a boarding school. It was a private
nice.
boarding
Okay.
school.
Hogwarts. Okay.
Yeah, almost.
Hogwarts.
But like that's the thing. Like I didn't lose my virginity until I came back to the United States. So like I wasn't even like a hornball.
Was it a black guy?
No, it was actually an Indian guy that took it, which is really
Nice.
sad.
Whoa.
It's really sad.
Why's it gotta be
It's really
sad? Why
sad.
can't the bull just be?
No. It was a really sad story.
Like the experience, or
Yeah, it was a really bad experience. Like the whole experience in general was just, it wasn't
I
how like,
sympathize with
you know
you,
how like
sis.
you girls be like, oh my
Hold on,
god,
hold on,
like I
hold
want
on.
my first time to be amazing and I want to be in love with him. Like no.
Okay. What was your first time like?
Oh,
Because we're gonna go to you too, so be ready.
I used to date this white guy, and he was a drug dealer.
You said white guy? Yeah.
Yeah, my first boyfriend was a white guy.
I think
he was a drug dealer, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I had met him because I had a couple mutual friends. He went to like a whole different high school as me, and yeah. Well,
He just went to a whole different high school, and you just So
he ended up cheating on me because we had mutual friends.
Okay.
We actually you know what? We met on the game, so we had mutual friends. I used
Xbox?
to play PlayStation. I used to play Black Ops with his friends, and he was like in the party one time, and it was like one time my dog was like barking in the background. He was like, "Oh, you have a dog?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Send me a picture of your dog on Facebook." So like I sent the picture of the dog, and then like we had like a fair in our hometown, and he had asked me, he was like, "Do you want to go to the fair with me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So I ended up going to the fair with him, and he was a drug dealer, and we was in like high school, and this nigga was like, "Oh yeah," got me a teddy bear, was buying me fried Oreos. I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is lit." I'm riding every ride. Yeah, it was like it was super fun, and I was like, "Oh my gosh," this was like my turning point from being gay, because like from like 11 to like 16, I was gay. So yeah, basically, I mean that's what happened, and it wasn't bad. Like my first time wasn't bad. It just was he cheated on me, and I ended up like getting in a fight in high school about it. Like got fucking suspended for like 5 days. Like,
right.
But I mean, I don't regret it. I think it was a good experience for my first time. It was cool. Like
I gave you all the butterflies and everything.
Yeah, he gave me the butterflies. Met his whole family.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But tried to poison his dog.
Oh. Wow.
I was waiting for the toxic part.
It
wasn't cheating.
Yeah.
But
I almost gave his dogs laxatives. Well, I tried to. I actually did. But the dog didn't eat it. Because he never said it. I mean, maybe the dog did. He never said anything about his dog shitting his brains out. So, maybe. But, yeah. And then my second boyfriend was also white. His name was Micah. Loved Micah.
A white boy,
yeah.
Micah.
a white.
Well,
Micah,
no, he's actually
right?
Spanish. He's Spanish and white.
Okay.
Micah Anciso. He was so sweet.
Right.
Loved him.
Why didn't it last?
It didn't last because I moved to Jersey.
So you moved away. Long distance doesn't
moved
work.
away, yeah. And it was
long distance doesn't work.
Yeah.
Andrea, what was your first time like?
It was. I don't know. I honestly.
You do know.
I mean, I do know, but like.
You're the one that does know.
Well, it was because I've been dreading it for like he's my first, so like he's literally my first. I've never had he's my only body.
Wait. You're the person that you've been with for 7 years
is my
only
body.
Is the only person you've ever been with.
Oh, wow.
So you've like even before him, you like never.
No, girl. No. That's what I'm saying. You guys are a whole another level than what I am.
This is fantastic.
Okay, wait. So like,
this.
can I ask you, like, did you ever like think about like going out and being able to like experiment or anything like that?
Like with other guys? After
Yeah,
I
like
did
did
with
you?
him?
Yeah.
Well, because we were already like set. Like we were already like, because in my like back to your culture, like my culture, like when you're a woman and you want to set yourself to a man, you're his.
You're avoiding the question. Have you ever wanted to
like
experiment?
I can understand the cultural thing because like even like I want to sit there and I want to like be appropriate towards my culture and everything, but you know I have my desires.
But we're all animals, and what I was telling him, we're all animals. We're all gonna be sexual. It's not a sin. It's literally what we're made to do.
Nature.
You can't not want sex, and even if you're not even a sex maniac, you know. Like people still would want it every, now and then. Like it's a thing. It's natural, and yeah, if me and him never made it work, then of course I would have experimented, like how y'all.
Do you want to now or not?
No. I mean,
no.
I'm settled.
You're
happy.
settled.
Yeah. I got the life,
I can tell. Yeah, she's good. She's good in her.
I can tell that too, but
I take
you've never
wisdom
wanted
from
to.
you ladies
you have a
too.
beautiful child.
You guys also have given me wisdom and
right. So you can
the
learn
only
from other
wisdom
people.
I have is fuck them kids, and you done already did it, sis. God damn.
Chill out.
I love your daughter though. She's so
Thank
sweet.
you.
She's so
I was
sweet.
gonna say, you acting like
I
a
like
whole
when she
mother out
came
there.
in, I was like, hi. Come sit next
I
to
know
me.
you
She's
instantly,
like, are you in
instantly
pre-K?
had her sit next
Right,
to you.
yeah.
Well, she came to me. She came to me. She was like,
You were very
Well, 'cause
accepting.
she knows.
No, I went
she
inside and
knows.
she was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi."
she's so cute.
She's so sweet.
Hey, that would be y'all.
No,
one
but it's
day.
like no.
And
What
I
she
know- and I
has
know
is
y'all
like
would
it's
have
like the typical dream of like what a girl wants, like what she imagines as a little girl. Like
One body
oh,
is
yeah,
a
like,
dream. That's a
when
dream.
I was
It
little, like
honestly
that's
is,
what it
yeah.
was.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I just want to be one guy that like makes me feel amazing, and like I
Right.
just spend the rest of
And
my
you
life
will
with him,
find him.
have a
Correct.
family, and just be happy with him. Like that's
Yeah.
what we imagine as kids.
Well, I'm
as
like,
when
little
I
girls.
find that guy, like I'm definitely 100% gonna wish that like my past completely erases and like I had
will.
nobody but him.
This
It
is
will.
real
Know
what I
shit
mean?
right here.
It will.
Yeah.
And I have high hopes for you guys. And I know
No,
you.
Me
I'm gonna be
too.
real. Like I don't lose like hope in love at any point in my life. Like even after my bad relationships, I don't lose
Right,
hope
you
in
still
love.
believe in it.
Because there's freaking 7 billion people in the freaking world. You know, if it's not
Right.
you, bitch, there's
Many
a
more
lot of
people.
people in this world.
Right, many fish in the sea. You
I
know?
had to say, what the hell is going on here?
What?
Two-tone? What? Y'all straight?
Yeah, we good.
Why she playing with me here?
I was. She said, "Why not me?" I was like, "Oh shit."
And another factor is that you guys are literally still babies. You guys have a lot.
Because we
You
said
know,
what
I'm gonna be
21
honest.
and
Like being 23,
you
I'm
guys-
getting like tired of hearing
Jordan
that I'm
year.
a baby.
Jesus.
Enjoy it, experiment.
I thought Jordan
like,
year was 24. Oh, it is 24.
Holy shit,
I don't fucking know.
Jordan year's
shit.
23.
Michael Jordan.
The big 2-3.
I don't
did
know.
it the wrong way.
And I'm a sneakerhead too. It's crazy. I
You
don't
gotta
know.
relax. What were you saying? Because you're young too, so it's like
Yeah, I'm young too. How old are you? I'm 25, but I feel like I'm more old school than old headed. I know that's just an off-putting like saying, but
because
I
of
feel like
tradition, and in tradition, it's
how you're raised, what your experience with life is, what made you grow up fast. Like, I moved out 17. Like,
Me
I
too.
had my
Same.
own shit.
right.
Like,
Right.
that just, I don't know.
And tradition is what they told us tradition was.
Our culture is what they told us is like.
Exactly, like
breaking
your
she's
arranged
breaking the
marriages.
line.
I'm
She's
breaking
the whole-
every
But see,
like
that's
rule
that's
of
what
being
needs
Indian.
to happen. That needs to breaking that traditional toxic chain. Like you,
Why?
It's okay.
In what way? In what way is it okay?
It's
Because just
art.
breaking it isn't
art.
okay.
It's art. It's
Art.
It expands
It is
your
art.
mind.
Art is everything.
It's art.
Art
Everything's
is literally everything. So that doesn't make any sense. In what way is it a positive thing or a negative thing? Because you
So
can
what,
break
like
Art
tradition.
isn't
to break
positive
like
or
certain
negative.
traditions and cultures?
Right.
Is that what you're asking? Like,
Yeah.
how is it
And-
okay?
and-
or why
yeah.
is
In
it
which
okay?
way is it okay that you're breaking that tradition?
All
What
right,
if a
like, so
tradition
it would
was a
be
good
it would
thing?
be in like the way that I do it, like where I expand outside of my own
It's only
culture.
you know,
But
to
still accept it.
still accept, like I accept
for
my
her
culture.
culture,
Like I
she
can
shouldn't
sit
be
here and I
having
can dress
tattoos.
down. I can speak my language. I can cook the food. I can do whatever
But
you
you
need me
don't.
to. I can,
I feel as though you
but
shouldn't.
I should. You know what I mean?
Why?
But it's just like growing up, the way I was raised, like I was told, like I'm supposed to do everything a certain type of way.
Right. We all
But
were.
that's not the way that I want to live. That's not the way that fits me. So for me to sit here and break that tradition
Right.
of cooking, you know, everyday Indian food and not being vegetarian and shit,
It's
that's
freedom.
That's my freedom. So that in a way is okay.
because that's what you want. So
Yeah,
that's
so
really what I was getting
In
to.
a, yeah,
In which way is
In a
it
way,
good to break
should,
tradition?
It should only
Tradition.
be in a way that where you feel comfortable with yourself.
To what you want.
You should never feel forced to be a certain type of way because of your culture or your tradition or where your family comes from or whatever. At the end of the day, you are your own person and you should be able to feel and be how you want to be regardless of what you come from.
Exactly.
And like for me, that's been like the biggest journey because like I come from a very religious family, not only just cultural. I come from a very religious family that gets, you know, that takes
I feel
part
you.
in a lot of like religious like festivities. Like my dad is to a level of a priest
Right.
and he helps other people with like godly stuff and all this type of stuff. But
My
I
grandma's a
don't
voodoo
sit there.
priestess.
Like, I smoke, I drink and all that stuff. It's frowned upon in my
Smoke
culture.
what?
Well, see, I'm a pagan.
K2?
I've
be
done
smoking that shit?
Listen, I
No
almost
way.
OD'd
What,
off that one
K2?
time. I almost died off of that.
Holy
I ain't
shit.
fucking
I
her no
almost
more, y'all.
OD'd off of K2.
What is K2?
K2 is
probably
like a
didn't know. Did you
synthetic
know?
type of weed.
Oh.
That
Did you
was-
know?
What?
Did you know that it was
That
K2?
it was K2. So like when I hit it, no. Like I didn't know because it was in a bowl and I was pissed off, so I hit my bowl like 2-3 times without even thinking twice that like, oh my God, it was K2 in there. And then like the person that I was with, my partner at the time, was like, yo, you know you just smoked K2, right? I was like, ah, fuck you, I'm fine. And then like 5 minutes later, like I almost
speaking out.
I collapsed to the floor.
How did it feel like?
Like I collapsed to the floor. Like my head was spinning. I had no control over my body. Like I felt so weak. Like I felt dizzy as fuck. Like to the point like they had to put me over the toilet to like make me throw up.
That's sickening.
Like it was that bad. Like I almost OD'd off of K2. But I know somebody that all he smokes is K2.
I know.
He cannot smoke a regular blunt.
Tolerance.
At all. He can
Tolerance.
Once you start smoking that shit and you get used to it, you cannot go back to regular shit.
That's like when niggas smoke crack. See, I would never.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I never done crack. I've done some shit, but I've never done crack.
My drug of choice is shrooms.
Yeah, that's not a drug though.
It's not bad.
Marijuana and shrooms are literally like the hallelujah type of drugs. Every other drug is just
So
nasty,
you've tried shrooms
disgusting.
before?
I want to.
I've tried.
I love
like
shrooms.
I'm hesitant.
My favorite.
I've tried.
I am a pothead. That's what I prefer.
You smoke?
Yes.
I actually. Yeah.
Also,
no. My drug of choice is shrooms. If I could microdose every day on shrooms, and it would be like $70 a fucking
What the entire fuck?
I want to try it.
I'm afraid of hallucinogens.
I'm
afraid of hallucinogens like acid and like all that type of stuff. I'm afraid because I'm like, if I have a bad trip,
don't do acid.
I'm gonna have like a really bad fucking
do shrooms.
trip.
Don't do acid.
Like,
acid
with
is
shrooms,
man-made.
I've done like less than an eighth. I've done less than an
No, you
eighth,
have
and
to
I
do
felt like
3.
good and stuff. But like my
Right.
friends that took a whole eighth, like yo, they was tripping balls.
You have to do a whole
They was
eighth.
tripping balls.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. Like my friend got so high off of shrooms, he came in the room and was like, yo, I want to punch the wall. And I was like, why? He's like, I just want to punch it. He punched a hole in the wall and walked out the room laughing, like cracking the fuck up.
Like honestly, bro,
Nice.
shrooms is like.
Are you reminiscing right now?
You really.
is. She's like,
I love shrooms.
You gotta like put the mushrooms above her head, like sprinkling sound.
It's honestly like, bro, just like a rude awakening, but in a great way.
I
Like-
heard that it makes everything bright.
It does make everything
Oh yeah,
bright.
you see, I was playing the first time I did shrooms. I did it with this guy that I knew in high school, and I like,
Another situationship.
yeah, actually, yeah.
Nice.
So I was at his house. He was like, "Yo, you want shrooms?" And I'm like, "Wait, you do shrooms?" Because he's in a league. And I'm like, "Wait, you do shrooms?" He's like, "Yeah, it's cool. Like we're good." So he gave me like 3 grams of shrooms. I'm like, "All right, bet." He did 3 grams. His homeboy did 3 grams. We was all like eating the shits, whatever. We ate it with like a peanut butter sandwich or some shit. So I'm like sitting in the room playing Fortnite, right? And all of a sudden the grass started turning purple. But it's Fortnite. So I'm like, oh wait, is it supposed to be like this? I'm like, is the ground supposed to be purple? He's like, no, girl, it's green. I said, wait, are you joking? He was like, no, it's
Was it sparkling too?
no, it was just purple.
Just purple.
And then like
Holy
I
shit.
at that time I was just staring at the screen because I was playing the game. I didn't want to fucking lose. So I'm
Right.
playing the game and I'm talking to him. So I look away, bro. The walls are like pink. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. So then at like one point I got stuck on the wall. I'm like on the wall like this. I'm like, I can't move. I feel like I literally felt like I was laying on the wall. Like I was laying down.
That's scary.
But like, you know, we're like right side up. Bro, I love shrooms.
See, like that's
It's
why
so
I'm
fun.
scared because I'm just like I'm gonna start seeing
Looking
shit
at lights
and like
and
that,
shit,
and
and
I'm
they're,
gonna
like,
just start freaking
twinkling
out. I
and,
can't
like-
do it.
Nah, like there was times like I did shrooms one time and I went in a closet and like freestyled for like an hour.
Freestyled what?
Just freestyled off my own brain.
rapping?
Beat. Yeah.
Wait, did you record yourself or anything
No.
like that?
Oh,
Damn.
actually, I one of my friends actually recorded me one time. I was like butt ass naked in my underwear.
That's the way to do
Put
it.
the phone on
you're
the
in
ceiling
underwear, you're not
fan
butt-ass
and
naked.
was like dancing around in circles on my bed frame. Yeah,
See, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
just
That's why I don't
fun.
want to do shrooms because like I don't know what type of shit I'm gonna
It's a
end up
good time.
doing.
It's a good time.
I'm gonna end up
It's a good time.
streaking down like.
But you know what though? You can't do them alone. I can say that you can't do a whole 3-5.
yeah, you gotta have
by
somebody at
yourself.
least with you that like
You
is
have to
able
have
to like
somebody with you.
control you and at least like,
No, not even control you. Just keep you from going to the
yeah, like keep you safe.
when you go to the bad place, you're like, all right, fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
no,
I'm
because that's what I'm afraid of. Like, is having a bad trip. Because like, if you start overthinking and getting paranoid of your situation,
Yeah.
Right.
that can put you into a spiraling. Like,
that's why I don't
downfall.
smoke weed. Cause I'm like pretty much at all times. I'm pretty much like in like the spiral phase.
I love what
That's
I
some light
can't. I
waves.
can't go a day without smoking. I've told myself so many times that I'm gonna stop, and I can't.
More weed.
Nah.
Yeah, I
It's an
can't stop.
addiction, right?
Yeah, it's really an addiction.
What
like
do you
it's
smoke out
something-
of?
Come here.
You gonna I'm gonna say it outside of the mic. You don't
I
want.
got a bonsai. That's all I'm gonna say.
You said what?
I make bonsais.
What's a bonsai?
What's that?
Like a bonsai tree, like miniature trees.
Oh,
make 'em.
so like a weed tree? Oh.
A bonsai tree. A
flower
bonsai
tree.
tree.
Flower tree.
But no, it really is like an addiction because one, like it depends on what you smoke it out of. Like I smoke it out of like blunts. So that has tobacco.
What kind of blunt?
Like, games and
I was about to
leaves
say,
or like
tobacco
backwoods.
is-
Any type of tobacco product,
I'm
any type of
straight
tobacco
bulb.
leaf that you
I'm
use, it's
straight
gonna
bulb.
it gives you some type of freaking addiction as it is.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you're somebody that smokes paper and stuff, like I get like for me, it gets to the point where like I smoke weed because it mellows me out so much.
Right.
And if I don't smoke it, I just feel too angsty. Like I feel too anxious. Like I feel like everybody gets on my nerve too quick and stuff. Because I've gotten so used to being so mellow.
Do you think if you get through that withdrawal, you'll be a better person?
Honestly, I feel like with weed, I'm a better person.
Oh.
Because without it,
Says
like I
the
can be a
addict.
real, I can be a real bitch. Like shit gets to me
Yeah.
really easy. I get real cranky really easy. Like I have real bad anger issues. Like
Right.
like
Me
really
too.
bad anger issues. So it's
I
like
smoke
little
to
like
just,
little
just to
things
clear
will
the head.
irritate me. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like little shit. Like if you even leave something on the counter and I don't like we're in the position that it's in, it's gonna irritate
You're
me.
one of those.
So it's like I need to be on that type of medication to just be like, fuck it.
Sounds like OCD. Or
Yeah,
like-
and it's not OCD, but it's just like little shit. Like even if you
I
say
have
something
OCD.
in the wrong tone to me, and I don't like your
No, it's just
tone or
picking.
something, like I will get irritated.
I'm a picker.
Like it's different things.
Okay.
I'm not like OCD, like put things on the table in certain spots. I'm like picking. Like I have like all these scars on my body because I
Me
pick
too.
myself.
I do that too. I pick a
Like
lot.
pick your scabs.
Control,
and shit?
yeah.
Yeah,
pick
self-control.
scabs
Okay.
and like
Okay, I do that
pimples
too.
It's like
and
a
stuff.
certain type of OCD, but it's like
it's like
picking.
anxiety.
All right. You see how we went from like relationships to like drugs? Like I love it.
Drugs.
But it has been an hour.
You should
Okay.
do more
We-
podcasts that would explore more.
Oh, of course.
We like
Of
I
course. We're
feel
gonna
like
keep
at
going.
this point the three of us we can like keep going. we
know,
can
I'm
keep
having
going until
fun,
you
but
tell
I'm
us
having
part
fun
two.
with y'all.
That was the first
I
time
understand.
I was done. I was
I'm
like,
about
yo,
to
let's
say.
do a part two. Honestly,
It has to be a part two because we can only get an hour on the memory card.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
with that being said, I need you to plug your stuff. Where can people find you?
My Instagram is La India Official. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's La India GTTB, India with INDYA.
Okay. And they can find you on what platforms?
Instagram, Facebook. That's where I'm at for now.
And you do hair, right?
Yeah, I do hair, as y'all can see. You know, this is what I do.
Beautiful,
Like do different
beautiful.
styles. I do for men, women, and children. Braids, locks, whatever hairstyle you want. Proms, weddings. I got it all for you.
There you go. Where can we find you, Andre?
All right. Well, Instagram, Drea _AHH, like Drea, and because Andrea.
Right.
But Instagram's the only spot.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not really a social media
That's all right.
Facebook, but
Because you're
that's
married,
it.
so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's taking y'all.
doesn't matter.
Don't try it.
I'm like the ninja hidden in the mist. Like
There you go. Like Naruto?
yes, Naruto. Boo. I love Naruto.
We'll talk about that
I'm
after.
an anime.
Shay, two-tone.
my Instagram is NISHEAHJ. My TikTok is JASHATOCK. Wait, no, not CK. Regular, just 1K.
You already
Josh
messed
A.
people
Top.
up.
And my Twitter is the Shea Butter.
Ooh, Shea Butter.
My
Shea
Facebook, you
That's
don't
fun.
need that one.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
it's
Oh, I'm
like,
on
it's
TikTok
like
too,
for
by the way.
family, like my hometown type shit. I don't be on that shit. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all hometown motherfuckers. Except for like my friends, I love y'all.
So don't fuck the hometown mother.
Nah, fuck the rest of the home. It's like 5 people from my hometown I fuck with. Fuck all the rest of y'all niggas. Y'all
Feel
can
it.
go to hell.
I
Feel that
it.
too.
Sounds like all y'all were the problem, but continue.
Look, you're only a problem if you're a pretty bitch.
Right. That's a
And all the pretty
optimistic way of
bitches
thinking.
done left.
Yes.
It ain't no more left in the 717.
Wow.
Or in the 609.
Actually, it is.
Did you wanna
My
throw in the area
friends, my
code?
friends are pretty.
No. Because
Yeah,
I'll have the white hoods chase after me. I'm just kidding.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. Catch y'all.